we are back in with Let's Get a Win, letsgetawin.com. Kind of just going off the top, trying something new, man. Go over a couple things. No plays tonight. A little college basketball, a little NBA, as you know, mostly tennis here at Let's Get a Win, letsgetawin.com. Probably 70% tennis, and they are on a hiatus until the Australian Open on January 7th. The qualifying round starts. There is a ATP Next Gen final that starts on the 22nd of December. We'll have a full preview for that. Those new to the tennis world, the ATP Next Gen is I actually don't really know the qualifying. I think under 21-year-olds, they're having good years on the tour. Arthur Fees is there. He won two 500 events this year. Also, Lerner Teen, Jakob Minsick, big field. But I just wanted to get on here and go over the Thursday night football games about to kick off. Opened at 2, the 49ers over under 48 and a half it opened at. Still hovering at 48 and a half. Looks like some Niners took some action about 3. See a couple 2.5 still. So 3 is your consensus play. Big game for the Niners. They need to win this game. With that being said, 40 Rams played good, beat the Bills. That's tough though. Playing at home, primetime game. Now you got to go on the road, and the 49ers, maybe a slight letdown. Nakua looked good. Niners decimated with injuries, as we know. I think the Louisville running back, not even going to try to pronounce his name, is playing. Um, of course, McCaffrey out, a lot of injuries on defense. So got my eyes peeled on that. Do some watching on it a little bit. Um, Cold start to December here. Let's get a win. We'll pull up the record here. Year to date, still up 90.15 units. Remember in those past videos, we were trying to get to 100 units for the calendar year. It's going to be tough unless we can get hot here. 8-16, down 10.2 units to start December. But again, for those out there, I do a lot of coaching on some up and coming sports bettors or sports bettors that have been losing. You got to stay disciplined. Don't chase those losses. Stay in your unit size. We're here. 2% of a bankroll is $200. We usually range between 1 and 3%. And diving into that, I wanted to show everybody. Just got done finished here. Hope you can see it. Not too much. Billy Walters' book, The Gambler's Secret from a Life at Risk. Recommended for all those sports bettors out there. A lot of good info. He actually gives you out what he does in NFL and I guess most sports, but his example was the NFL about his power ranking system. I know he's got some math guys behind him, but in-depth stuff on there. But always two big things I took out that I've been doing for a while now is don't chase your losses, bet on a unit measurement, and also shopping your best line. That's the easiest way for new bettors to become more sharp or professional, man. We're in North Carolina. I got 6 sports books around here. You got to have your money spread across those 6 to find the best line. We'll use the game tonight as an example. you know, we'll say we're in Vegas. Circa's got it -3 at 105. You turn around, ESPN's -3 at 110. So you're gaining 5 points of value there if you just betted Circa, only laying 105 juice here. At DraftKings, I see it 120. So the line is still 3 across wherever you shop, but paying $100 bet at 110 opposed to 120, that's $20 right there. That's value over the long run. If you're taking this betting serious, that is huge value for anything. You got to take the best line. That's the number one thing I tell any clients or any new bettors out there that I'm working with is, first and foremost, who you bet with. Oh, I bet at DraftKings. They're the best looking one. They have the best ads. Well, there's your problem right there. Spread it apart across those books, people. A little bit more on the life secrets from a life for risk. The whole Phil Mickelson story about he's the one who kind of could have got him out of jail there at the end. That was some exciting stuff. I know he's an avid golfer, trying to get my golf game down. I'm probably about a 95 right now, safe to say, but I play in a big tournament once a year. I was actually leading going into the final last year, but I got Spank Odds up. Another thing I always recommend is get an odd screen. Spank Odds has all the books in the bottom left, the little small screen there. You see all the books spread across. I'll actually over here pull it up to the big screen for everybody. all the books on here, so, I usually lay it out like this. I usually put the best all the way to the last. I like to look at Circa's opening line and then I bet online. Bet online and Circa are sharp books. They usually take action first. Circa usually creates the lines in college sports, definitely college football and some NFL. So I like to look at that, see where some action's going. You can see if limits have gone up or down. This is the free trial. You can also do Don Best. You can also do Vegas Insider. I also recommend, definitely for tennis. I use, drawing a blank on the one I use here, but I use it all the time. I can't believe I'm drawing a blank, but odds checker. Here it is. You guys seen the screen. I use odds checker mostly for tennis. You see the Australian Open odds here. Yannick Sinner plus 180 to win the tournament. I've been betting Zverev a lot in these tournaments, but you know, 10 to 1, he always catches my eyes. Fritz coming off of a U.S. Open finals appearance at 35 to 1. Medvedev, I'm kind of low on. Draper had a big U.S. Open run. Look at Holger on the top screen here on the lowest odds to win the title, 50 to 1. I kind of mark out Joker this year. I've said that, the best to ever do it, but it's coming into the exit of his career. So it's Yannick Sinner Sport, followed by Carlos, depending on what surface you're playing on. And this is a hard surface starting January. Believe the opening round is the 14th, but qualifiers on the 7th. We'll have you locked in for that. Also, the ATP Next Gen. I'll do a full preview on that. Go check out the Gambler book. Great book. Trying to get in some reading habits. Get those goals together for 2024. Uh, Goal buddy, goal friend, trying to start a little side business with that. Got a lot going on. Check out the music gallery. I'm on a lot of Gunno right now. I've always been a Grizzly guy, little Money Man, little Drake. Get the mix rolling while I'm handicapping sports. I do a lot of steam chasing in a lot of sports, but tennis, I am a handicapper at heart, so I like to handicap my own line. So hit me a follow on X. All plays free on X at Let's Get a Win. Also got the TikTok and IG going. But man, I'm trying to get this YouTube popping, man. I don't know what to do. I'm a bad marketer, man. So give me some advice. Like this, subscribe to me, man. A lot of free content. We'll go back to that record, man. I mean, you see it. We're up 90 units. All plays exposed on X or YouTube. 90 units. That's crazy. Hopefully, we can get back up to that 100 unit. All plays on letsgetawin.com. Just go to the website, go down to my shared document here. I got all my plays here because I do a little offshore betting. I know a lot of people use Pickett and stuff like that, but a lot of the books I use don't have it, and I don't like inputting them all in. I'd rather do it on my own here. So all plays documented on X and here on YouTube. You heard my music. You know what we do with tennis. A lot of college football coming down to the end of the season. I think Oregon's going to win it. I was hoping my Hurricanes got in. They're not going to get in, but they didn't get in. So maybe root for SMU to knock off Penn State. Don't think it's going to happen. Really like this Notre Dame line at 7.5. A couple of videos in a row, I've said, get on it now. It's going to go up. It's going to go up. Let's see what it's at right now. Still 7.5. I see some 120s popping up. So that's staying stagnant. Scares me a little bit. I thought the Notre Dame bettors, I know it's more public Notre Dame money, but staying steady at 7.5. I thought it would get to 8, maybe 9. I'm still watching it for kickoff. I've already laid two bets at 7.5. Had my eye on the under, but I'm worried about Indiana scoring, man. I know Signetti and that top 5 offense in the nation, as well as a top 20 defense, but man, Notre Dame's different, man. 8 straight covers, 10 straight wins after that shocker at home against Northern Illinois. But, I like this Notre Dame team. Going to run the football, play good defense. I think they can go far. I think they can get Georgia a run. I haven't monitored any Carson Beck news, so I don't even know if he's playing for Georgia, but I got my eyes on Notre Dame. Hopefully, not a look ahead for them. Watch out for that. That could be the case. Trying to get to Notre Dame in that quarterfinal matchup, but exciting. They went to 12 teams. Sorry, my Hurricanes aren't in it. Hurricanes basketball terrible this year. I've already given up on them. 7 straight losses. So no basketball day. I saw Iowa State was playing. Iowa got a little late money. Had my eye on that, but wanted to take another day off. Man, you see a lot of red here. Went 1-1 yesterday, broke an 0 for 4 streak, was 1 of 7 my last 8. I know what I'm doing here. We're going to ride the ship. We'll get it back together, man. So, like, subscribe, follow here. Up 90.15 units on the calendar 2024 year. Everybody dial in for 2024 and 2025. I put on some weight, man. Got a 15-month-old, got a beautiful woman, so I need to get my body in check, get my mind right. Going to be hitting the gym, already at it, been eating better this last week. Get back on the grind, man. Staying positive. Sports betting is a lot of positivity. Anything you can do in your life to get a little bit better, your sports betting will help as well. So I took my losses as a sign to get back right. So let's get right in all facets, and good luck on 2025. Everybody go get out there, enjoy it, enjoy life, win some money. And as always, let's win you money betting sports.